Yokoso Otakus, today we are going to be talking about the 5 greatest animes of all time. No, we're talking about animes that my 5 favorite. We're talking about my 5 favorite today. Number 1, that time I was reincarnated as an angel, except I was actually dead and probably in purgatory, also known as Higurashi Renmay by Yoshitoshi Abe, one of my favorite character designers of all time. Worked on Serial Experiments Lain, Nia Under 7, Techno Lies, and other animes that were really great if you're an old anime otaku like me. Real talk though, in 13 episodes, Higurashi Renmay will make you feel all sorts of things. And by the end of it, you're gonna have 1,000 more questions than you had when you started off at the beginning, which is kind of amazing because holy cow, you have a lot of questions right off the bat. Unlike most cute little angel animes and stuff, nah. You don't get that with this. Nope, you get wings ripping out of a human body covered in blood, having to be cleaned off so they don't have red wings.
With Tampax Pearl.
You get people getting lost and finding jobs and finding out that they're in this crazy walled city that they can't leave, and they're staring at birds flying over walls, wishing they knew what the heck was over on the other side. And do you find out by the time it's over? No, you don't. You don't find out a single damn thing about it. It's a beautiful show. It's incredible. It will fill you with awe and wonder. It will talk about life in ways that maybe will make you think deeply. And for that, it is on my list of top favorite animes of all time. Number 2, So I'm at a school, but everybody keeps dying. Also known as one of the greatest horror animes of all time. I'm convinced of it. You'll never convince me different than that. This anime literally slaps so freaking hard. And what other horror anime are you gonna watch that has a glorious beach arc where they show up and do the beachy trope in a crazy horror anime about people dying from a mysterious curse? You get to see some really crazy characters. The animation is absolutely fantastic. There's blood everywhere. You never know when people are gonna die, how people are gonna die. It literally feels like that movie, where the freaking logs are jumping off trucks and impaling people. Nobody can stop death. It just happens. Why does it happen? And it ends in the craziest way possible, but it does wrap up. And it is really interesting and pretty conclusive as well. There's also a really great manga. It's like as thick as 7 Bibles, and it's worth reading as well. That's it. Horror anime. If you like it, watch another if you haven't seen it. And if you have seen it, you probably love it. And if you don't know what horror anime is. Or you just have a different opinion than me. Probably that's. Number 3 is my most controversial pick of all time, Ananatsu Damaru, also known as Waiting in the Summer. For some reason, I really like the Japanese title for this one, so I always refer to it as its Japanese title. This is a beautiful, cutesy, slice of life anime that takes place over a wonderful summer where high school kids are gonna make a cool film, to be hip and cool friends. They're gonna do all that bonding and hang out with each other and do fun things, except one of them is a new student and she's an alien. Lots of crazy stuff happens. There's a little bit of ecchi stuff. There's some great comedy moments. There's a lot of tropey characters that are really funny. Apparently this is just like a ripoff of some other anime that I've never seen. I don't even know the name of it. And everyone gives me crap for loving this anime, but damn, do I love it. It's colorful. It's interesting. There's some really cool places that they go to and some just beautiful life situations. It made me cry deeply at the end of it, and I love it for that so much. I have all the art books, I have the mangas. I'm a real weirdo about this one. I don't know why, because it's nothing like I'd ever watch, but it's number 3 in the list. Number 4 is of zero surprise to anyone who's ever seen me do anything, and that is JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. Every single part, every single show. This one absolutely floored me. I had no idea that I was going to like this as much as I did, and I deeply fell in love with it after I watched Phantom Blood like 17 times because I literally couldn't get past like the first 2 episodes. I just literally thought it was trash and I didn't understand any of it. After that, I got into Phantom Blood, and holy shit, it was probably one of the greatest animes I've ever seen at that point, and that was just the beginning of it all. This story takes place over centuries of time, or a long period of time, okay? It takes a period over a long period of time. Generations of people grow up and they carry the JoJo bloodline. It's literally about a freaking bloodline. You got an evil bad guy and his blood and the mixing of the blood, and you got cults and you got crazy stuff going on. They learn Hamon, which is like this like ancient freaking technique of being all powerful and whoa, like Kenshiro and crap. But then later it turns into stands where they got otherworldly beings coming out of them. And you guys know JoJo, okay? I don't know why I'm even describing it, but it's beautiful. And every single part of this show it has something to offer. And I'll even say, in retrospect, Phantom Blood also peak, like vampires and stuff. It starts off with vampires, which is just a weird way of starting it all off, but it makes beautiful sense later on, and it's all great. It's all freaking great. Some of the best experiences I've ever had in my entire life watching anime have come from JoJo, and I'm that guy, okay? I'm that guy. I've kept it in so long. I don't talk about it on this page, but I freaking love JoJo, okay? I love it, absolutely. It's the greatest. It should be number 1, but it's number 2, and we'll get into number 1 in a second. Number 1 or number 5, I don't even know. We're totally off base right now. Serial Experiments Lane. It's another Yoshitoshi ABE. This anime blew my mind. I've never seen an anime as many times as I've seen Serial Experiments Lane. It's about this girl, and she's in the craziest world. At one point, she doesn't know if she's God or not. The internet and the real world are mixing. This crap came out like in the early 00s. I downloaded it on Kiss Anime in like 2001 or whenever the crap it was. 56K. It took me hours to get each of these episodes, and every single one of them was the greatest. To this day, the frickin' beginning, the present day, present time, it's stuck in my head. It lives in my memory forever. I have art books of this. I just surround myself with the lore of this. I love it. It speaks about technology and the world and everything crazy that happened and happens with all of it. People are conniving. There is government secret agents around in it. There's crazy kids addicted to technology. There's drug use. Excelia. Once you see Excelia, it's wild. It's wild. There's the sewer slides in it, which it's unexpected. There's like multiple personality stuff that happens. Like every crazy thing you could imagine happens all within like 13 freaking episodes. It's old, so the animation's a little old, but it's great and it's amazing, and everybody should see it if you're interested in technology and psychology and religion. It starts off with this girl jumps off a building, kills herself so that she can be in the internet. So she can just live in the internet, because that's a thing. The world, the lines are blurred. They're blurred. I made a video on this. Watch my video. I talk about it. That's it. That's my top 5. They're great. They're absolutely great. Watch them. Watch every single one of them. If you like this content, hit the thumbs up. If you don't, hit the thumbs down. Subscribe to Yokoso Otaku for more anime news, reviews, and gaming and commentary and other things. And on Japan trip. Catch you later. Peace.